Welcome to this video of Nétive VMS. My name is Rolf Hamersma, and within Nétive I'm responsible for partner strategy and partner relations. In this video I'm joined by Alison Hawkins. And Alison, thanks for joining us in this video. Could you please introduce yourself and your business?
Of course. So my name is Alison Hawkins. I am the head of implementation for Randstad here in the UK. And Randstad is a global HR recruitment business.
Thank you very much. Randstad and yourself have been a partner of Ntive for some years now. And from your perspective, could you tell us what Ntive brings to your organization and also how you would qualify our services?
Of course. So I started with Randstad 3 years ago, and before that, I believe Ntive had been working with them for a few years. My role really is to work as the operational strategic partner with Ntive here in the UK. So we use Ntive as one of our VMS platforms for our MSP programs based here in the UK, varying in size across public and private sector. In a range of different industries, from police forces to corporate businesses, really. So that's what we use Ntive for.
Alison, could you please elaborate a little bit more on what you would consider the biggest contribution of Ntive to your service offering?
Of course. What Ntive offers us is a system to offer end-to-end service to our MSP clients. And with it being so configurable, we're able to sit down with our clients in implementation and offer them a system that is fit for purpose for their business, depending on what workflows and approvals and data that they want to get in and put into the system.
Thank you. And on a more personal level, what is the thing you would highlight if you would say how we work with you or how we work together as organizations?
Of course. I think we've worked with many different sort of partners in various different areas of the business. And I believe that our relationship with Ntive really is a very symbiotic one. And we work together very well. I think when we are working in implementation, our team internally, including our dedicated Ntive partner, is always very, very close at hand to answer any queries or questions we may have about weird and wonderful requests from our clients. Also in post-implementation as well, which I think is really key. And I don't think that is something we would maybe get elsewhere as much as we do from Ntive. So we have some clients that want to make alterations to the systems or change workflows, just in the changing nature, I suppose, of the relationship and what they want to get out of it. And this year in particular, we've had a few clients that wanted that, and Ntive has been fantastic and really supportive in getting those changes into the system to make them more fit for purpose for the clients we're working with.
So, Alison, what would you say is typical feedback you receive from your colleagues working with Ntive or even your clients working with Ntive?
Sure. So internally, Ntive has a very good reputation in Randstad. I think we've implemented it many times now. What we find really upon implementation is that we can make it as configurable for the client as they want. So what they like within that is that they can replicate their approval process in particular, or make it as simple or as easy if they want, if they are maybe a complex public sector client that already has a rigorous approval process or vetting process prior to needing the VMS. So feedback has been really, really good. I know Ntive have worked closely with our team here and our tech team to have videos and user guides and specialist bits of help guides, I suppose, that can assist some of our clients through that. So yeah, we found that the feedback has been overwhelmingly positive. I think where there has been some changes as well in some of the terminology for the UK market, that has been really beneficial to our clients as well.
Okay. And you obviously talk a lot to clients. What are the developments you see in the market related to the use of software and the use of your own systems and Ntive?
Yeah, sure. I think the three things probably that we think are key really going forward is the ability and the functionality to map statement of works end to end. I think that is going to be key for the market going forward. I think people are more keen to look at reporting and the different elements of reporting that you can use within the system. So I think any sort of functionality and improvements around reporting would be great. And probably fast moving temps, I would say sort of shift management and those kind of things in that more sort of blue collar, maybe education and care market.
Okay. And how would you evaluate Ntive being ready to follow your plans, your strategic agenda in this market?
I think we've worked really well with Ntive in our QBRs around letting you know what our strategic priorities are going forwards, and being really open and honest in what we need from the system. And I think in all of those meetings, you've obviously talked through your roadmap where the expectations are for Ntive going forwards, and they definitely mirror. So I think we're obviously looking at similar priorities, which is great.
Okay, well, thank you. Is there anything you would like to add that hasn't been discussed in the questions that I just asked you?
No, not at all. But I think we have a really positive relationship with Ntive in regards to how quick you come back to queries, and I just obviously thank you for your support with that, because it is very, very helpful. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much for your partnership and the way we can work together. And thank you also for your contribution to this interview.
No worries. Thank you very much for asking me to do it.